These are the IR sensors. They sense motion when someone passes through the door, and send the signals to the Arduino, which in turn sends it to the router via the Ethernet controller. When this happens and the pin is not entered correctly, the Arduino will send an alarm signal to the web server, which in turn will send it to the mobile application. So we already triggered an alarm, and it was sent to the web server. Here we can see it. So in the web server database, sorry, this is the temperatures. Here the last one. This is the current time. This is the alarm state. In addition, we also sense the temperature through the temperature and humidity sensor, which updates its data every 1 minute and sends it back to the server. Here we can see the data. Temperature is 21 degrees Celsius, 69.8 Fahrenheit, and humidity is 64%. We can enter the pin to remove the alarm state and enter the house. Here we can see that the data was updated. Here, and the alarm state is 0. So the alarm was finished. It will wait for 2 minutes, and then it will reset. Anyone will pass, it will trigger an alarm.
Hello, my name is Mina Hany, and I'm here to present to you our embedded system project. Its idea is very simple. It's actually a simple home security system. What it does is that it reads the different physical phenomena in the house and sends this information to a web server, and the user can use an Android application on his mobile phone to access this server and read the corresponding info anytime. I'll talk about my part, which was implementing contributing in the implementation of the web server. Its idea is actually that we use the Arduino and the Ethernet controller to send an info periodically, every minute to be precise, and we send this info to the server, which in turn can send this information back to the client in a JSON format. Actually, we also have an alarm system. It's triggered by cutting through the infrared produced by one of the sensors. When the alarm is triggered, the Arduino automatically sends a signal immediately to the server, notifying the user that something has happened, that the alarm has been triggered. And also when the person that triggered the alarm enters the pin, then the Arduino sends another signal again to the server, notifying that the true pin code has been entered or not. As I said, my part was implementing the web server, contributing in the implementation of the web server. Also, I was responsible for connecting the LCD that shows the pin the person who cut the infrared sensor would enter, and it basically just tells him whether the pin was right or wrong. And then I'll let my colleagues to explain the rest of the project to you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andrew Magdi. My part of the project was setting up the Ethernet controller and coding the web server. Basically, the Arduino collects data from the sensors, for example, the temperature sensor and the motion IR motion sensors, and it sends the data through the Ethernet controller to the web server. The web server is a RESTful web server coded in PHP. The Arduino sends the sensor data and saves it to the database. Then when the mobile application requests it, it gets a JSON formatted data and shows the current temperature, humidity, and if there is an alarm.
Hi, my name is Ahmed. My main part in the project was to create a mobile application where the user can check and review their home security history. The application is mainly a front-end application that consumes an API, which provides two endpoints, one for the alarms and alarm states, and the other one is for the temperature. Here is a quick review of the application. For the meantime, we made an Android application. The application contains three main screens. The first one is where the user can check and view their home current temperature. It has two buttons. The first one is where the user can review their whole history of temperature. We provide the user with two different readings for the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. We also provide a reading for home humidity and the time where the reading was created. The second button is the alarms, where we show the current state of the alarm, whether it's on for one or off.
Hello, my name is Zeyad. My part in the project was connecting an infrared sensor, a temperature sensor, and a keypad, in addition to adding the parts of the code that activate them. First, the infrared sensor is used in sensing any motion inside the house, so it can be used to detect whether there's a thief in the house or not. This is done by sending an infrared beam that, when intercepted, sends a signal through the Arduino board to the web server, and the data can be collected by the mobile app to be displayed to the client. Secondly, the temperature sensor simply measures the temperature inside the room, which can be used in detecting fire. And last, the keypad is used to enter a PIN code. The PIN code, if entered incorrectly, a signal is sent through the Arduino board to the web server, which turns on an alarm on the mobile application, showing the client that someone tried to enter the PIN code incorrectly.